And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, John Means. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor makes the grab, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 out, bases empty. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1.
T-ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bryce Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 outs, bases empty. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side, Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
In the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it, makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bo Naylor.
Well, the one word I have for him right now is dangerous. This guy leads the AL in slugging percentage, and when you have a hitter like that in the lineup, it makes that manager look and try to strategize ways to avoid you in a potential big situation. I tell you what, that's really valuable.
Lane Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Jose Ramirez, 4 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Ramirez with a homer in his last game. Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jhonkensy Noel will hit next.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one missed. That one the other way. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. They're waving Ramirez home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Man on second, 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. It drops in, gets away a little bit. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Sliced hard but foul. Fry, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 3 and the Phillies nothing. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Means back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Means winds and deals. That one fouled off. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses inside. Ball 2.
2-2.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and fires. Late with the swing there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Phillies leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Brian Rocchio.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
The lefty, the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. That one not close. And a count 2-1. The other way. And foul ball. Outside low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Comebacker to the mound. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. Guardians 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here in Cleveland, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Marchand, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back,
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball one there. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. First time up was a pop out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. Gone! He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 5 zip. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next pitch is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Santana stands at first with one out. And time called prior to the 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They take the force out. Third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. Inside, and it's 1-0. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away. And here comes Alec Boehm. Grounded out his first time up. And that one pulled foul. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. That to right. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. That misses the zone. 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Phillies strand one. It's 5-0.
Hey, now, haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tyler Phillips.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit. Bo Naylor struck out looking at his first at bat. In there at the knees. Strike one. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Misses outside, and the count is 2-2. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Quan at the plate now. That's ball one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Nicely done for the out. Guardians fail to score, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Edmundo Sosa. Means back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And there's a ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
They're making things much more interesting with these home runs. Don't look now, but they're right back in it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. And that drops in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Turner pops it up. Ramirez settles under this one. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Joey Cantillo.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Just off the inside edge. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Kwan makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. First pitch, not close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Ross getting ready to go. Banks also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting. Right
2 outs, base is empty. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and it remains 5-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here comes Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2. Cantillo, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Bounce to Santana. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls. No strike. 3 balls. No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1.
Hey! Woo! Count full.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Phillies 2. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Funk up the place. We just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws out to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And
That's
ball
a ball.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Backed off the plate that time. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Pitch. Take your base.
So 2 down now, and here is Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Everything came together for him. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. Turner. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that's through there for a strike. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
And that is out of play. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Sosa batting with one down, takes a strike. That one the other way, pulls it down, and there are two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wilson in the box again, takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Curveball drops in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
Center fielder,
In there at the knees. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line to left. Schwarber hauls it in for the out. One down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Action in the pen down there. Jordan Romano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
One ball.
Well, he just threw
strike.
that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Phillies 2. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. And that one hammered
Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So Harper stands in. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought if he called the ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Here's manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Now on the bump, Sam Hentges.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That one missing inside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Ross back to work. And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's going to be David Fry. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Castellanos makes the play. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 7 and the Phillies 3. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And the first offering is not close. Henches, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
On the ground, Arias throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. The Guardians leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The 1-1. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in. And you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.